What's up, y'all? My name is John. The channel is Johnny Deeds. In this video, we're going to be working out your pull muscles, so your back and your biceps and your rear delts. If you've been working out for 10 years or you're just getting started out and you want to improve what your body looks like, then this video is for you. My focus today is going to be lats and rear delts. I only take a squat rack when there are other squat racks available. So these pull-ups that I'm doing, I'm pulling down towards my waist instead of my shoulders, because I want the main muscles to be my lats instead of my lower traps. Let's move on. So this exercise, my goal is to engage and utilize my lower traps. This will help with posture, improve your stability on your compound movements. It'll also increase your bench press. I just met a really cool guy. Asked me about my mic setup. He's been looking at them for a while. He hasn't tried them out yet, but I mean, you guys can attest to it. I haven't had any complaints with my DJI mics. Anyway, all I'm doing right now is warming up my rear delts, a little bit of my traps, some of my lats, before we move on to like some heavy lifting. Zach was his name. I gotta remember that. All right, so my goal here on focusing on lats is to feel like I'm dragging my elbows on the ground. And my elbows won't go much past my body, because that's when you start to emphasize traps. My goal here is lats. All right, let's add some weight. So I am a fan of isolation. That's why I use these. If that's not your cup of tea, I don't really care. You don't need isolate if you don't want to. Okay, let's move on. Also, something that a lot of people don't realize is when you're focusing on your lats, so they assist with internal rotation. So when you're doing a lat movement, palms should be down, ideally. And you can still work your lats if your palms are up or neutral, but the focus should be having your palms down and your elbows in. I know there's probably a better name, but I call it the Lat Crunch. I kind of try to have my arm come semi across my body. I guess visual is the best explanation. Cross body. You get an insane contraction in your lat.
Not only is it fucking funny, but it's kind of like, it's not real dark, but it's dark.
All right, let's go heavier now. I'm kind of breaking one of my main rules here, and that is starting my unilateral work with my dominant side. That's probably a little too heavy, incorporating my bicep too much. Okay. All right, that was good. I'm starting to get a really good pump going. We're gonna move on. The goal with this movement is mid to lower trap engagement. I do not need straps here, but I do use them. Yeah, that feels nice. This year, my goal is to get one video out a week. Within that goal is another goal to get better and better with each video. I think people are kind of liking just raw footage. So I'm not gonna be that person that has like a ton of clip cutting, graphics on the screen, attention-seeking content. My goal is just to put raw footage out there, and if people like that, that means I'm doing something right. So this is the workout that I was referring to, having your palm face down, internal rotation of your arm. That will have the highest lat to trap muscle activation. Goal here, as you'll see, is to pull toward your hip with your elbow, feeling like it's running into its lat, all while ideally having your palm face down. So it's easy when you're doing this workout to elevate your shoulder, and that's just your traps kicking in. So try to keep your shoulder depressed during this exercise. Feel like you're gonna run into your lats with your arm, all while having your palm face down, and you will get a crazy lat pump. Notice the movement pattern with the dumbbell. It's not coming straight up, but it's coming back towards my hip. Okay, let's move on. Bicep curls. So my goal here is to get as many strict reps as possible where my elbow is pinned in front of my hips. And then once I'm kind of failing at that, I'm okay using a little bit of momentum to really overload those biceps. And I lean slightly forward, because if you don't, and you get your elbows, your arms up here, you're not using your biceps anymore. I lean forward a little bit, and then the max tension is right there. All right, momentum now. Okay. Wow, that feels good. You know you're hitting your biceps well when at the start of the workout you can grab your pinch shoulder, but by the end of the workout, your hand's like stuck right there because your biceps so swollen, so pumped. Oh, I like this angle. All right, momentum now. Okay. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me, and I hope it helps you.